There comes a moment in life when everything feels heavy, the goals feel far away, the effort feels endless, and the results feel invisible. You wake up tired, you try again, and it feels like nothing changes. People start questioning you. Why are you still trying? Maybe it's not meant for you. Maybe you should just give up. And the truth is, sometimes you start asking yourself the same question. Why am I still doing this? But deep inside you, there is a voice, a quiet voice, a voice that whispers, I must keep going. Life tests everyone. No one escapes struggle. No one escapes failure. No one escapes pain. Every person you admire, every successful person you look up to, they all had moments where quitting felt easier, moments where nothing worked, moments where they were exhausted, broke, rejected, and alone. But the difference between those who win in life and those who disappear is simple. The winners kept going. They kept moving when progress was slow. They kept believing when doubt was loud. They kept fighting when everything inside them wanted to stop. Success is not a straight road. It is messy. It is confusing. It is filled with setbacks, mistakes, and unexpected storms. Some days you will feel powerful. Other days, you will feel completely lost. Some days you will feel unstoppable. Other days you will question everything. And that's normal, because the journey to greatness was never meant to be comfortable. It was meant to transform you. Every failure teaches you something. Every rejection makes you stronger. Every obstacle forces you to grow, but only if you keep going. Everyone has a breaking point. That moment when you feel like you can't do this anymore. When the pressure feels too heavy. When the results take too long. When the world feels like it's moving forward without you. And in that moment, you have a choice. You can stop, or you can say something powerful, something simple, something that can change your life forever. You say, no matter what happens, I must keep going. Not because it's easy, not because you feel strong, but because your dreams deserve another attempt. Most people quit because they cannot see progress. But what they don't understand is this. The most important growth happens invisibly. When you are learning, when you are practicing, when you are improving little by little every day. No one applauds that stage. No one celebrates the early struggle. But that's where champions are built. Behind the scenes, in the quiet hours, in the lonely moments, when nobody is watching, but you keep going anyway. Persistence is more powerful than talent, more powerful than intelligence, more powerful than luck. Because talent can fail, intelligence can doubt, luck can disappear, but persistence keeps moving. One step, one day, one effort at a time, and eventually, persistence breaks every wall. The world does not reward the fastest. It rewards the ones who refuse to quit. Imagine your future self, the person you could become, the stronger version of you, the successful version of you, the confident version of you. That person exists, but that person depends on the choices you make today. If you quit now, that future disappears. But if you keep going, if you push forward one more day, one more week, one more year, you might become someone you can't even imagine today. So when life becomes hard, when progress feels slow, when doubt becomes loud, remember this. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be the most talented. You don't have to be the smartest person in the room. You just have to do one thing. Keep moving forward, no matter how slow, no matter how difficult, no matter how long it takes. Because every step forward is still a step closer to your dream. So if you feel tired, rest if you must, but do not quit. If you feel discouraged, pause if you must, but do not stop. If the road becomes difficult, slow down if you must, but do not turn back. Because one day, all the struggle will make sense. One day, all the effort will pay off. One day, you will look back at this moment and say, I'm glad I didn't quit. And the reason that future exists is because today you made a decision. A simple but powerful decision. A decision that changes everything. You looked at your obstacles. You looked at your fears. You looked at your doubts. And you said, no matter what happens, I must keep going. Let's be honest. Growth is painful. Change is uncomfortable. Becoming a better version of yourself will demand things from you that the old version never had to give. It will demand discipline when you feel lazy. It will demand courage when you feel afraid. It will demand patience when you want results immediately. And sometimes, it will demand sacrifice. Late nights, early mornings, working when others are relaxing, believing when others are doubting. But that's the price of greatness. And if your dream truly matters, then the pain is worth it. So remind yourself again, I must keep going. One of the hardest parts of the journey is this. People won't believe in you. Not at the beginning. Not when your dream looks impossible. Not when your results are small. People believe in results. But champions believe in the process. There will be people who laugh. People who doubt, people who tell you to be realistic. But remember this, every great achievement in history was once called impossible. Every great dream was once laughed at. So don't wait for permission. Don't wait for approval. Just keep working, keep improving, keep showing up, and eventually, the results will speak for you. The road to greatness can feel lonely. Because when you start chasing your goals seriously, your life changes. Your priorities change. Your habits change. While others are wasting time, you are building something. While others are sleeping on their dreams, you are chasing yours. And sometimes people will not understand that. They may drift away. They may stop supporting you. But that's part of the journey. Because the path to greatness is not crowded. Most people quit before they reach it. But not you. Because you already made the decision. I must keep going. Motivation is powerful. But motivation is temporary. Some days you will feel inspired. Other days, you won't feel anything. And that's where discipline comes in. Discipline means doing the work even when you don't feel like it. Training when you're tired. Studying when you're bored. Working when you're discouraged. Because discipline turns small actions into powerful habits. And habits turn ordinary people into extraordinary individuals. You don't need motivation every day. You just need commitment. Sometimes success doesn't require a giant leap. Sometimes it only requires one more step, one more attempt, one more idea, one more effort. Think about how many people quit right before success, right before the breakthrough, right before everything changes. They were closer than they realized, but they stopped. Don't let that be your story. If today is difficult, just take one more step. If this week is hard, just keep moving forward. Because progress happens step by step. You are stronger than you think. You have survived every difficult day in your life so far. Every problem, every failure, every disappointment. You are still here, still standing, still fighting. That means there is strength inside you that you have not fully discovered yet. And the only way to discover it is to keep pushing forward, keep challenging yourself, keep growing, because pressure creates diamonds, and struggles create champions. There will come a day when everything starts to make sense. The hard work, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the pain. You will look back and realize all those struggles were preparing you. They were building your character, your resilience, your strength. And suddenly the things that once felt impossible will start becoming possible. But that day only arrives for the people who refuse to quit. So if you are listening to this right now, and you feel tired, if you feel like giving up, if life feels overwhelming, I want you to remember something. Your story is still being written. This chapter may be difficult, but it is not the end. The end will be written by your persistence, by your courage, by your refusal to stop. So stand up again. Take another step. Push forward one more time. Because the dream is still alive. The future is still possible. And your breakthrough may be closer than you think. So no matter how hard it gets, no matter how long it takes, say it again. Say it with conviction. Say it like your future depends on it. I must keep going.